So today we're going to be talking about the best platform to build your DJ following. If you're interested in finding out which one is the best, stick around for the rest of the video. If you are new to the channel, then do subscribe with notifications on, and if you're feeling extra cheeky, drop the video a like. Yo, how you doing people? Welcome back to the channel. I am DJ Kiz Walsh, and today I'm coming at you with a brand new video talking about platforms. That's right, of course, I am an internet DJ. I upload mixes to pretty much every platform going. And what I thought I'd do is release a video giving you some advice on which I think are the best platforms to concentrate your time on. Now, of course, if you are a new DJ in this scene and you want to build a following, you know, it's hard to kind of pick which platform is best for you, which is the easiest, which is the most kind of common. It's hard to figure out exactly where you should upload your mixes and where you should start growing your fan base. Now, luckily for you, I have done all the mistakes. I've been doing this now for years, and I can tell you exactly which platforms are best, depending on exactly where you want to get and exactly what you want to do. So all I ask for today's video is that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also drop the video a like, and yeah, let's get into these tips. So if you've been DJing for a few months or a year, whatever, and now you think it's time to start uploading and start to share your mixes with people, you know, it can be pretty difficult to choose a platform. You've got stuff like Instagram, YouTube, Mixcloud, SoundCloud, Twitter, Facebook. You know, where do you put your time? Where do you upload your mixes? Where do you put your content to try and grow a fan base? Today's video, we're going to be discussing every single platform, the pros and cons, and we're going to be coming to a conclusion about which is the best platform to put your time into. So over the years, I've put plenty of time into every single platform to build a following on all of them. I have hundreds and thousands of followers on each different platform, and that's just through putting plenty of my time in there and growing each individual one. It's worth saying that in the early days, it's very, very, very important to focus on like one platform. You know, doing all 6 at once can be very, very difficult. It can be very time consuming, and it can be very just hard to do, generally speaking. It's hard to figure out exactly what works, what people want to hear, how to do thumbnails, how to do tags, how to do Instagram hashtags, how to do everything. It's hard to figure out how to do it all. So focusing all your time into one can actually be better for growing a following. Now, it is worth saying that I do recommend that you kind of have all these platforms, although I don't recommend that you put equal amounts of time into all of them. It's definitely worth putting the majority of your time into one, but don't forget about the others. So first of all, do you have video recording equipment? Do you have a camera, and do you have editing software? Do you have a laptop? Because if you do, then that's good, because that means you can upload videos to YouTube and you can also upload videos to Instagram. Of course, in order to kind of make good quality videos, you need to have a HD camera, and you need to be able to record your audio through your software. You need to be able to edit them, sync them together, and render that video as HD. Obviously post that either on YouTube or post that on Instagram. But of course, you do need to have a good camera. You need to have editing software, a laptop capable of doing those things. So if you have got those, of course, YouTube and Instagram are probably the best places for you. Now, I know there are some people that don't have a camera, or they can't afford a camera, or that they are not really interested in getting on video. They just want to do mixes in terms of sound. Now, of course, if you are going to do just sound, it makes sense to either use SoundCloud or Mixcloud. So already we're coming to some sort of kind of divide on what sort of DJ do you want to be. Do you want to make video mixes, or do you want to make audio mixes? We're going to start off with video mixes. So if you want to make video mixes, I personally think the best platform is actually Instagram. Even though I put all my time into YouTube, and I think YouTube in the long run is better, of course, for like ad revenue, and there's more opportunities on YouTube, Instagram is a much quicker way to grow a following. Because of the hashtag systems and because of little snippets of videos, it takes a lot less time to produce Instagram content, and it's a lot easier to spread your name and to get people watching. YouTube can be very, very difficult, especially in the early days. You can put a lot of time into videos and not get much back out of it. Sometimes you can do like an hour mix, get a really good title, a really good thumbnail, think that you've absolutely made a banger, and it get 100 views, and that's your video done, and that video will never do decent. However, on Instagram, you can do a 1-minute video that takes you a minute to record, it takes you 5 minutes to edit, a minute to upload, and using the right hashtags and sending it to the right people, you can get that on hundreds and hundreds of views before you really even know anyone, before you even get any followers, because Instagram has that capabilities of reaching more people, especially at an entry-level point. So if a DJ was to ask me where should I focus my time into, I would probably say Instagram. Now, the key to this is you have to be consistent. You can't just upload once every week, once every 2 weeks. You have to be a consistent DJ. Now, that doesn't mean necessarily posting 1-minute mixes every single day. You don't have to post videos of you mixing every single day. Of course, that would be the ideal, but I know people don't have the time or the capabilities to do that. But what is important is that you actually do post to Instagram every single day. Now, that is easy. So what I recommend you do is post 2 to 3 videos a week, right? Of just you mashing up 2 tracks together, take an acapella of a really popular song, do it with a good drop, do a little bit of freestyle mixing in the little 1-minute mix, and post them 2 to 3 times a week, get the hashtags right, and yeah, share it around as much as you can. And then between those days, you also want to do Instagram posts, just taking photos of like your controller or your headphones, taking a picture of you on the deck, taking screenshots of maybe how well some of your mixes did, and just posting those in between. Allow people to follow your Instagram page as a fan page, to get excited about music, to get excited about DJing. Just posting 1 video a week is boring, you know. Someone's gonna come onto your Instagram page, after 6 weeks of doing it, they'll see 6 videos and that's it. Where if you're posting every single day, even though you're not posting videos, you're posting other content, it's full of content. People can follow something, they can subscribe to you as a brand, and they can get excited about what's coming next. You can tease the next videos the day before. You can kind of create a little picture with an artist that you're going to be, 2 artists that you're going to be mashing up together, and get people excited, get people liking, getting that word spread, and getting just people becoming a fan of you and your little 1-minute mixes. Obviously, YouTube is a fantastic platform. It's where I put all my time into, and the reason is just I love YouTube. I'm interested in YouTube. I've been watching YouTube videos and creating YouTube videos since like 2010. Of course, this DJ channel only started, you know, a year or 2 ago, but I've put a ton of time into this channel. And realistically, considering the amount of time I've put in, I haven't actually got as much as I should have to show for all my hard work and time. But that's because this is a cutthroat platform. You know, either your video goes viral and you do decent, or it just sits there and stinks. And it's one of them. And because, like I said, the amount of time you put into a YouTube video, sometimes you don't get the reward for the amount of time. But it's one of those things where it's just, with YouTube, you've just got to be consistent. You've just got to upload as many videos as you can. You've just got to get the thumbnails and the titles right and get people watching and get people listening. I do think YouTube is probably the best place to grow a DJ following in terms of what you can actually get from it. Of course, there's ad revenue down the line. You know, an audience on YouTube is a very valuable one because subscribers seem to be a lot more loyal than just, you know, Instagram followers. Of course, you can sell things to people, like if you was to do maybe a DJ course, or you had some DJ equipment, you can do affiliate links. There's ways to make money on YouTube that I don't think there is on other platforms such as Instagram. SoundCloud for me is probably the worst platform going if you want to be a DJ in this industry. Reason why is because they limit the amount of uploads you can actually do. They cut your time down and make it so you can only upload like a certain amount of hours unless you pay for the premium plan. And I'm not into that premium. I don't want to pay to be able to put my music on somewhere, you know, especially when you've got platforms like Instagram, like YouTube and like Mixcloud that are actually free to put your music out on. Notorious for taking down copyright content. I personally have had like 4 or 5 mixes just completely taken off SoundCloud because of copyright. I've also received a copyright strike for one of the songs I played in my mixes, which is just absolutely ludicrous. You know, but again, if you are going to be a DJ, it's important to make a SoundCloud account. It's important to upload your mixes on there, but definitely don't focus all your time into there. I think SoundCloud is the worst platform if you are going to be a DJ and you're going to try and grow a following. Again, if you don't have a camera and you know you just want to get uploading mixes, you want to share your mixes around, the best place, in my opinion, to upload mixes is Mixcloud. This place is a very kind of good community of DJs. You know, if you go on there and you start following some DJs, all of a sudden they'll start following you back, and you'll start getting a nice little community of followers over there. And when you upload a mix, you'll notice that people will like and repost and listen to your mixes, and they're not even necessarily fans of you yet. It's such a good place to be because it actually gives you that boost before you even start. If you create a Mixcloud account and just follow 200 people, you'll probably get about 150 to 180 people follow you back. So if you can actually get yourself like 1,000 followers on Mixcloud before you even uploaded your first mix, that is going to be great for you. Because when you do post that first mix, it's going to get a nice little boost, 30, 40 plays. You're going to have people liking it, people resharing it. It's going to give you a nice little boost into the DJ scene. So Mixcloud is actually a very, very good place to upload your mixes to. Of course, if you don't have a video recording equipment, then of course I would recommend uploading to Mixcloud. But of course, it is worth saying, if you are uploading to Mixcloud and you are growing a following, it is worth investing in a piece of video equipment. Growing a YouTube or Instagram following is way better than growing just a Mixcloud or SoundCloud. There's so much more you can do through video and so much more opportunities there that it's worth building a following on a video social network. So in conclusion, the best platforms to grow a DJ following are Instagram and Mixcloud. Now, does that mean that the rest aren't good? Well, no, of course not. There's very successful people on SoundCloud and there are very successful people on YouTube. I do believe that YouTube is a very, very, very good place to grow a DJ following, but it is very hard to do so. It's populated and it can be very hard to figure out exactly what works. Instagram is a little bit easier. You just use hashtags, you use nice little 1-minute creative mixes, and you will find that the fans will just start rolling in. People start following and people will just start listening to your mixes. Same with Mixcloud. You can grow a little following over there just by following people, and eventually once you start uploading mixes regularly, and you know, you just start growing a little bit of a following over there. But it is important to grow all of them at once, and this is my key point. Don't just focus all of your time into one and forget about the rest. Now, like as I said before, it is important to kind of prioritize one and think, right, this is my main platform. So for me, my main platform is YouTube. But I still upload mixes to SoundCloud and they've got thousands of plays. And I still upload mixes to Mixcloud and they've got thousands of plays. And I still upload videos to Instagram and they've got thousands of plays. And the reason why is because when somebody, i.e. a club promoter or another DJ who wants to maybe work with me, they come over to my socials and they go over to my Instagram or my Mixcloud, they can see that I am successful on all platforms. Even though I put most of my time into YouTube, it's important now and then just to throw half an hour into uploading your mix to Mixcloud or uploading your mix to SoundCloud, just so that all of your socials, everything linked in, everything looks good, everything is pleasing to the eye. And of course, it just gives the opportunity for more people to find you. But they are, of course, just my opinions. There are successful people on all platforms, and I wish you the very best in growing your own DJ following. If you have any more questions, I will be happy to answer them all in the comments down below. Let me know your opinions on the video. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Peace out, love you. See you later, bye-bye.